When I think of Tabitha, I think T, tough. A, authentic. B, beautiful. I, insightful. T, thoughtful. H, happy-go-lucky. A, adventurous. And H, hopeful. Whenever we had a crisis in our home, Tabby was always extremely hopeful.
I met Aaron, 3 years ago, and he's such an amazing guy. He met Tabitha, and I remember the first day that he was talking about her, and he was saying that they were going to go, I believe it was mountain biking, and I was like, that's so not Aaron. But it was really funny because I just thought it was amazing how Tabitha really brought out the best in him, even more than I understood about him at the time. And just to see him now and see them together, it just makes me so happy.
We don't criticize the moon for not shining the same each night. We don't look up at it and say, you're not trying hard enough. Because you and I know the moon does not have to be full and bright every night to be loved. Neither do you. You don't have to be at your best every day, Tabby, to be loved by Aaron. And Aaron, you don't have to be a full moon every day to be loved and respected by Tabby. But that's the standard that God gives us. God gives us worth, and God's given you two to each other. I now pronounce you man and wife. You may now kiss your bride.
After just their first date, Tabby texted me and said, I wasn't expecting him at all. I was just in the right place at the right time. God is doing something.
Because God knew that Tabby needed Aaron. The calm, strong, gentle, funny, intuitive, humble, and godly man who doesn't hesitate to honor Tabby just as much as he makes fun of her. And God knew Aaron needed Tabby. The quick-witted, fierce, generous, courageous, old soul, who can also be a bit scary sometimes, in a good way.
So we're like, what a connection. And I instantly connected with her. I said, oh yeah, she's the one, Aaron. She's the one. Yeah, so we instantly fell in love with her. She's just so easy to get along with. We became a part of the family right away. And I'm just so happy for you both. And we welcome another Miss Fernando to the collection of Miss Fernandos.
I just have a few things to say because today is not only special because we get to celebrate, Aaron and Tabitha, but today I've gained a sister, and it's really just so special because Tabitha has just brought such an energy and color to our family.
So Tabitha, I truly believe God brought you into our lives, and Annie was talking about when you first came by. I've never seen so many injuries with Aaron in the last year and a half. Broken toes, burns, crushed this, that, the other. But at the end of the day, it's an adventure. She came over after swimming a couple of 900 yards. Who can swim 900 yards? We do. We were looking at it. So she still made it here, and she was dedicated. I look at Aaron, I go, Aaron, you finally found your match. So here it is. I'm proud to see you, Tabitha, as part of the family now, as a Miss Fernando. More and more I look at it, and I know there's more adventures coming.
Tabitha Ann Lee Darden. Where, oh where do I begin? Perhaps with our first conversation, or a week later when you brought some coffee beans to try. for me to try in a dog food bag, because that's all you had in your house. And then you went on to tell me how you killed a snake with your bare hands on a camping trip. Sliced the head clean off. I was captivated by the way you told the story. The way your eyes lit up, slightly rocking from side to side, hand gestures and all. From these first few interactions, I knew you were different and I knew you were special. Never met anyone with such an incredible zest for life and love for God. The way you seek Him and serve others every day is inspiring. I, Aaron, vow to keep God at the center of our marriage. I vow to never stop praying together as we continue to grow into God's perfect plan for our lives. I vow to protect you and our family with my life. I vow to be by your side always. I promise to share my life and my heart with you always. I promise to never stop going on adventures with you, despite some of our adventures causing me a few broken toes and third-degree burns. But I wouldn't change anything about us or the love we share. I love you always.
A man's heart deviseth his way, but the Lord directeth his steps. Proverbs 16:9. Aaron, we met at the right time. I was ready to meet you, and God knew that it was time for us to find each other and to start our lives together. I'm not worried about our future or about what we will go through, because our foundation is built on the solid rock. Even when the storms come, and when tragedy occurs, and when we will inevitably face pain in our lives, I know that we are strong and we will overcome those things together, because our strength comes from God, who is everlasting and all-enduring. He that handleth the matter wisely shall find good, and whoso trusteth in the Lord, happy is he. Proverbs 16:20. Thank you for your wise heart, your patience, and your understanding. Perhaps even more than being loved, people long to be understood, and thankfully I don't have to choose, because you both completely love me and understand me. He that getteth wisdom loveth his own soul, and he that getteth understanding shall find good. Proverbs 19:8. Aaron, I promise that I won't forsake you, I won't forsake us, and I won't forsake Christ. I promise that I will listen to you, and I will love you as Christ loves us, understanding that as God is eternal, God is love. So I will love you with eternal love as God intends marriage to be. I'm so thankful for you and excited for us, Aaron. I can't wait to see where the Lord directs our steps in the world next.